So I'm having a chat with Michael of 1,000 Horses. How are you?
Good, man. How are you doing today?
Yeah, not too bad. Thanks so much. So we've been playing a new single of yours called The Outside. Tell us a bit about the single, first of all.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you for playing the outside. Man, the outside is kind of our anthem to who we are as a band and who we are as people. We've never really fit into a mold or down the middle when it came to our music, and we wanted to write an anthem that kind of spoke to that. And I feel like our fans can feel the same way. Um, it's the title track to the record, and it's kind of 1,000 Horses anthem to who we are. We're just a little on the outside, man. We're not in the middle. We're not straight down the middle. We're just us.
Yeah, nice. And as mentioned, that is off your new record, which is out now. How does this record sound in comparison to your previous releases?
This record we worked with a new producer. We worked with John Randall, which was a lot of fun. He's just an incredible talent, but we did it over the course of a year in like blocks of time where we could sit and really focus and work on it. We really pushed ourselves on this record as musicians and songwriters and who we are, and we wanted to make something special that kind of spoke to where we were at that time, creatively. But we're really proud of it, man. It really came together, and we had a lot of fun making it, and there was a lot of good energy around it. And John Randall, working with him was great. We had a great team, and it just shows our growth over the last few years of coming out of what everybody's lived through and where we are now.
Yeah, nice. And the sound that you made with this record, was it the plan to make that sound, or is it simply how it turned out?
You just kind of get in the kitchen and you start cooking, and you go for what's best and what feels the best at the time. When what's the song need, not
Mm.
more than what you want. It's like, what's the song call for, and what feels right. And that's how we did it. I mean, you don't ever know till you get in there and you start working on it. You got all the
Yeah.
ingredients, but you got to put them together.
Yeah, most definitely, most definitely. And I'm sure you wrote more than what's made it onto this record. What happens to those now? Do you consider them again next time, or are you going to bin them off and start again?
Well, we talked about that. There's a few songs, that we may really, they're finished, so we may kind of roll them out as we go, if it works, or do something special with them,
Mm.
so they don't ever go away, and they don't ever go in the trash. They just kind of go in a folder, and then maybe they'll come up for the next record. Maybe they won't, but you're always trying to improve and beat what you've done in the past. And sometimes if they don't fit the vibe of the full body of work, like an album, they may work on something else down the line.
Mm. Yeah, absolutely. And when it comes to writing, how do tracks normally start off for you?
It kind of start some inspiration or an idea. Sometimes Highway Sound on the record kind of started from a guitar riff Zach was playing when we were out in a farm in Texas in the middle of nowhere. He was just on a screened in porch outside with his guitar amp on 10, and he was just playing, and I heard it from the other room inside, and I was like, man, what the fuck is that? And then I just started singing that verse and that melody, and then that's how the song came together. So it can come all sorts of ways, you know, but it starts with an idea or something that's inspiring to one of us, and we dive in that way.
Yeah, nice. And when it comes to the lyrics side of things, how easy do you find it to create the lyrics to the music?
Well, it just depends. Sometimes they fall out pretty easy, Sometimes they're tough, but um, lyrics, that's the thing, man. Lyrics are one of those things you can't mess those up.
Mm.
So sometimes they fall out, and it's really whatever story you're trying to tell or whatever you're feeling emotionally at the time that I think speaks the best when it comes across musically is honesty in the lyric.
Yeah, absolutely. And you get the chance to play these tracks live in a few days' time. You're heading off on a tour across the states. I bet you can't wait to be back on the road again.
Yeah, we are. We just did the first weekend, man. and it went great. And we're out for the rest of the year, which is exciting. And we're getting to play some of these new songs live. You know, we threw Roll On in the set and Over the Counter, and a few of the other ones we've been playing off the record for this summer. But yeah, man, it feels good to play some new stuff live and see the fans react and the people respond to it. So it's been great.
Yeah, nice. And are you hoping to come over here and into Europe as well?
Yes, we are looking at 2025. They're putting together dates right now. And we can't wait to come back over. It's been, I guess, since 2019 since we played in the UK. Excuse me. But yes, we will be over in 2025 for sure.
Excellent. And there must be places you've not been to yet. Where do you want to get to?
Man, yeah, 'cause I guess we've done, we've only done, London and Manchester. We did Wales. So man, I want to just branch out. I mean, like we did Spain this summer, which was really cool, which is in Europe, but Spain was amazing. But Germany, Norway, like we want to do it all, man. Ireland, like let's go. That's what we told our team. It's like, can we go over there for like more than like a week? Like let's really do some shows. So they're working on all that right now.
Awesome. Excellent. Michael,
where should we play? Where do you think? Where do you want to see us?
Well, I'm close to Bristol, so that's always a good place for you to go. But I've heard good things about Asia as well, Japan and that sort of area. So
yeah, that would be great. Let's do Bristol, or I'll do all of them. Hop in the bus with us.
I'm sure it'll be a good show. There's some good venues around. So
yeah, absolutely.
Nice, Michael. It's been a pleasure having a chat with you.
Okay, great. Well, I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much, and we'll see you next year, Jim.